Hey, this is Joe Baginski. I'm here with another time-lapse drawing. This one I'm calling Grab That Gold. And it's like a Wild West shootout scene, as you will see. I didn't have anything planned going into it. I just started doodling and goofing off and seeing what I could come up with. But by the time I had finished the first guy, I liked what I had, so I figured, I'll make a nice shootout scene, like a Wild West shootout scene. And I did a lot of action scenes when I was a kid, little like shootout scenes either with guns or like lasers or whatever. I watched a lot of action movies when I was a kid. Especially with my grandfather. He really liked action movies. It didn't matter what type. Like if it was any, it could be like a highly respected one, or it could be like a trashy one that was just like stuff blowing up and people getting knocked downstairs or whatever. So I watched a lot of stuff like that, and then I would draw a lot of stuff like that, and I did make a lot of drawings that probably were not like if someone saw it, like an outsider saw it, it'd be like, that's not a good thing for a kid to make. But I had fun, so what are you gonna do? And I'm still drawing the action scenes, I guess. So anyways, that's I guess like the background of this. Other than that, I'm just kind of like seeing how I can fill up the page with just figures. And part of it, part of the rule I gave myself is that the figures cannot be touching. So there's there's no overlap. I got pretty close with that one guy who's got the one gun out, but he's going for the draw. But I feel like it adds something to the to the image. I'm not entirely sure why. I've got to think about it more. Maybe it's like an isolation thing, like you're separate entities. And it fits thematically. I don't know. I'm just sometimes I did go to art school, so sometimes you'd make up bullshit, which is it's fun and it's funny. But you don't need to do that. You can let the image just speak for itself. I mean, that's why that's why you'd make a drawing instead of writing something. And also writing's really hard, for me at least. That's pretty much the thought process behind this. I wasn't trying to make a thing going into this. I just want to see what kind of scene I could come up with, and fill it with cool stuff. The name Grab That Gold is it's based off of two things. One is the Grateful Dead song "Me and My Uncle," or I guess it was a John Phillips song originally, but it was a Grateful Dead song. And that part where he goes, "My uncle grabbed that gold," so that made me think about it. And then the other thing that made me think about it was there was a game mode in Red Dead Redemption 1 that was, I think it was called Grab That Bag. It was either Grab That Bag or Grab That Gold, but it might have been Grab That Bag or Grab the Bag or Grab the Gold or whatever. I'm not sure, but it was a thing where you'd have to try to get, if I remember correctly, chests or sacks of money or something, and bring them back from where they were back to your base or whatever. It was not my my favorite game mode. I did like the team deathmatch or the the mission ones. would be like four players doing a mission. I think missions from the game, but you did them together. Can't really remember. And that was really like the last multiplayer game that I was good at. Like I could get like consistent, like wins. Cause I'm like fairly old now. And like even then I was like when that was out, I was in my 20s, my early 20s. And like I was starting to like, I think I had gotten like too old to to win at video games online. But anyways, this is the final image. It's a big scene. There's a big bag of gold that's spilled everywhere, and people are doing shooting in different sides, or they're different factions or whatever. I don't know. It's up to your to the viewer's imagination. But that's pretty much it. It's pretty much all I have to say. The image will there's a link in the description of where you can get a download at archive.org. This image is in the public domain, and all the other images on that archive.org page, like my user page, are in the public domain. So feel free to use them for any purpose. But that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the drawing. Let me know what you like to draw as a kid. I'm trying to think of like things that people will like respond to. Let me know like if you had a go-to thing you draw as a kid. Let me know what you think of any of the stuff I mentioned. I'm not good at any of this, but that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.